Okay, let me start by saying that this won't be a long speech. I'll probably cry, and you really don't need me up here blubbering for any longer than is absolutely necessary.
I want hands, so what?
I really struggled with writing this speech because it feels like such a full stop to my time at Jane, which is so sad. I've always had difficulty finishing books because I don't want the story to end. And in writing this speech, I've been forced to face the fact that my time at Jane is also coming to an end. But this isn't a sad fact. I've had so many amazing moments at Jane, and this year has easily been the best. And you know what they say, quit while you're ahead. Plus, since I managed to brainwash Emmy into loving Jane too, I'll always have an excuse to come back next year, so I won't really be leaving anyway. So, as is typical, now it's time for all of you to sit and listen to me reflect on all the fun that I had here. I've been a part of many things throughout my time here, and Sarah once joked to me that it was mandatory for a Lawson to sit on every Jane committee. So shout out to Culture Committee and Caragh for 2 years running.
Yes!
Thank you. Ball Committee, Fundraising Committee and Grass, which both started last year and ended last year. And also Fresher Committee, but never Student Club. Though I think all the others make up for that miss, and Emmeline's taking care of it for me anyway. I've always loved being on these committees, as being involved in our community and getting around it without fear of being embarrassed is something that we really excel at here at Jane. So, likewise, playing Jane sports has been another of my favourite things about living here. The opportunity to just be so terrible and unathletic in such a supportive and fun environment is truly unmatched, so thank you to Liv and Sturd. And I'm so thankful to all the people who made these sports so fun and welcoming. The welcoming environment around Jane Sports has changed so much for the better between my first year and this year, and a lot of that can be attributed to the student leadership teams this year and last. Being a part of the student leadership team as a senior resident is an experience I will forever be thankful for, specifically this year and working with the most amazing and caring group of people. I never took for granted the privilege that it is to care for all of you as residents of this college, whether it is because you got a bit too silly on the formal dinner wine or you needed a shoulder to cry on. I'm so thankful that I was allowed to be the person to be there for you in those times and help make this place feel like home. One of my favourite experiences from my time at Jane has been sitting on the first table at registration day. Where am I? The past 2 years, and being one of the first faces that the new first years saw when they arrived to Jane. On these days, I felt so much love and pride for this place, meeting my new neighbours and getting excited for the year to come. Now I feel that love and pride for the year that I have spent with you all, and what amazing people and neighbours you all turned out to be. Thinking of registration day reminds me of the times I spent at UTAS Expos promoting Jane. And whenever anyone would ask me what my favourite thing about living at Jane is, I would say the dining hall, as the heart of our community where we all come together, which is absolutely true. But the real winner for me is the Jane bus, because the drivers have become such valued mentors for me, and also because I literally hate driving. But if you see me on the Jane bus next year, it's not because I'm stealing a lift, although I probably am, but because I missed my daily chats with Ben and Mark. Yeah, a round of applause. A couple of thank yous that I'd like to make to Jane before I go. Thank you for helping me find out who I am. Thank you for introducing me to some of the most amazing people I've ever met. Thank you for opening up opportunities for me that I never would have considered for myself. And thank you for letting me live and work with my best friend. Love you, Abby. To everyone leaving Jane with me at the end of this year, I hope you can look back on your time here with as much love as I do. I wish you all the best with the next step in your adventures. To everyone returning to Jane after this year, enjoy being washed up. I really liked it, so I'm sure you will too, even if you're not as much of a try-hard as I am. Yeah, Charlie. Thank you to everyone here for making this place my home, and I hope 2026 is a kind year to us all, whether you are at Jane or elsewhere in the world. Love you, Pookie Poos. Thank you. Thank you, Joanna.
Well done, that was wonderful. Thank you.